afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Good afternoon, Mr. Helgi. Thank you for your Prime sub. And thank you for your 9 months continuous support here on the channel. It is day 5 of spring here on Slovak Village. It is the morning. I've had a good night's sleep. I'm ready to go off and do some stuff today. It's a 19-month lol. That's what I said, Mr. Helgi, 19 months. You maybe only heard the 9. 9! You Germans and your 9! Good afternoon, Dingbat. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. A little bit later than planned today. To the stream. I've been a little bit sidetracked this morning with some bits and pieces. Right. And the plan for today then. It's still too cold for me to plant soybeans and corn. So fields 5, 6, 11 and 12, nothing's going to happen with those today. I might go and plant another field of wheat on field 27. But I'm also going to head over here to the sawmill again, very briefly. Because at the end of the last stream, I did do some logs and put some logs in my machine. Obviously we've got boards appearing there. The only thing I haven't yet worked out quite is how to get the boards out of the factory in like some kind of format that I can use to actually transport and put in the pallet making factory, because I'm getting boards and I'm getting wood chips, but it's not letting me spawn any pallets. So I either don't have enough boards at this moment in time to actually make a pallet full, which is why none are spawning. Or there's another trick to this machine that I haven't quite seen yet. I haven't quite worked out yet. Because obviously I need to put the boards into this machine over here, which will then make pallets out of them. And pallets I need for all the other machines on the map in some form or other. So I haven't quite, like I say, haven't quite worked out how to pick up. It's not giving me any information when I get near the things. Now obviously I need to come down here and cut down a lot more of these trees. I have been doing a little bit. We did remove a couple. But I obviously need a bit of serious equipment for removing the trees far more efficiently than doing it with chainsaw one tree at a time and then picking the logs up with the Liebherr here. So I'm thinking as well today, today is a good day to get a trailer that can transport pallets, and then I can also get some stuff bought at the store that's going to enable me to get the old quarry fired up as well. The old stone quarry, get that kicked into gear. So let's go to the store and let's see what we've got trailer wise that can handle buying and selling of pallets. trucks. We've got some of these things. These will do 20 pallets at a time. Making pallets sounds like rocket science on this map. It's not quite that bad. It's certainly a lot easier than doing it on Hofbergman, I can tell you. You ain't got to pick the bloody things up by hand for a start. I think I'm going to have the Agra wheels on it. I'm going to have it brand new. We're going to have it without any logo. I think, because all these logos are going to be in German. Because of... the map. How do you put the boards into the pallet machine? That's the thing, I don't quite know yet, Mr. Helgi, because so far I can't get the boards out of the board factory. I need the boards out of the board factory somehow first. But I haven't really got anything that's equipped to pick up, like I say, until I've bought something that can handle pallets. I don't know, because obviously I can't pick up that pallet that is at the sawmill, because the Liebherr doesn't have any forks or anything. I didn't buy it with forks, I only bought it with a log grapple. Let's get some stuff. I want some dynamite. Oh, can't I not buy it in bulk, please? I think that's 10. And then if I buy some cement as well, I can take this up to the store and okay, so everything seems to have spawned out here. There's my first load of them. Good news on Discord about the new map. How is it coming along? I've started uploading mods. The map's uploaded. I did that last night. I've started uploading some of the mods today. It's just deciding what to use, really, what mods to put on. What to go for, really, is the kind of the thick mood thing at the minute that I'm deciding. What I'm adding, what I'm not going to add this time round. But yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along, and obviously tomorrow I plan to spend a bit of time on it tomorrow. So with all being well, it should be ready to start playing Saturday. Hopefully, if I can get everything done. Obviously, Google Drive and everything will be sorted out once I've got the mod list uploaded on the server. I'm just debating whether or not to add any any global company mods. That's the thing. You know, like seed makers, fertilizer makers, TMR makers, pig food makers, grass dryers, fermenting silos. Those are the kinds of things I'm wondering whether to put on or not. because obviously we didn't use them on Hofbergman, nor did we have them on Chellington. There's nothing on the map already as far as production goes. Deer Country has absolutely no production facilities whatsoever. So the only way to make stuff is via the in-game method. So if you want to make hay, you've got to ted grass and do it that way. If you want to do your TMR for your cows, you're going to have to get a mixing machine and load it up with silage, hay and straw. Pig food, obviously there's no way to make pig food in the base game unless you've got mods, so you would end up just having to feed the pigs with all the different crops. There are other farms to place things. There are indeed. There's plenty of room on the map. Like I say, it's a massive map, Mr. Helgi. Plenty of areas to place stuff. Which was the slight difference from when I was looking at the Bucks County. When I was looking at the Bucks County map, that has all the production factories that we used on Snetterton's for like doing all the sunflower oil and all that. It has all that stuff. However, it's not placed on the map. It's in the shop. You have to buy it and place them. But then I couldn't find anywhere on the map to actually had space for me to put the items. I was a little bit surprised by that. Hunting around the map last night, because I did a stream last night where I looked at the John Deere map, the Deer Country map, and I also looked at Bucks County, because both of those maps don't have square fields. But yeah, I was struggling on Bucks County, because even though on the mod hub it said there was a placeable area, there was placeable areas for the factories, I couldn't actually find one on the map. Could not find one. Right, so over here I need to put these into storage. So hopefully these are all going to go in here. Can't remember if cement goes in there or not. No, it doesn't. So cement must go into, must be the bricks factory, I'm guessing. Of course, I need to make sure I bring some diesel up here as well, because these machines all require diesel. But yeah, I need to bring water up here as well, don't I? Water, cement, and empty pallets. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to need quite a bit of stuff, I think, which obviously I can spend today doing, because I'm not going to get the seeder out for one field. Let's be realistic here, folks. On Slovak, I'm not going to get the seeder out just to do that one field. I'll wait until I can do my soybean and corn as well. And then I'll go and do all the fields. I'll have a massive, massive seeding run. Because A, we're going to need a lot of fertiliser for the seeder. Or will we? Probably not. Because I've done the slurry spreading, haven't I? On all the fields. But yeah, when it comes to Deer Country, it's just a case of me choosing what mods to put on it, really. The new X9 harvester has dropped today, by the way, on the mod hub. The new John Deere X9 from Sid Modding. The full version of it. I've been using the demo version on my Eureka Farms series since just before Christmas. Apparently the full version has got some new options. Let's have a look at harvesters, because I think I've installed it on here actually. Is it that one? Yeah, it's these two. So you've got the X9 1000, which has standard tank, large tank, and then it has the big hopper. So good capacities on those out the gates. You've got your miters, tyre options, a few different ones, joules. Got your Michelins. You have got tracks, but I do believe, obviously with this being a mod hub release, they are only 2D. There's no 3D tracks on it, unlike the one I'm using on Eureka Farms, which does have two 3D tracks. Dulux premium lights, so a bunch of extra lights. Obviously GPS works on it. Do you want the demo stickers on it, yes or no? I'm glad you can turn those off now. You couldn't do that on the version that I've got on Eureka Farms, the demo version. And then you've got Australian configuration, which just seems to add a few oversized stickers to it. And apparently you now can change the colour, so you can have it in... What changed? Nothing changed there. I've paid 21 grand and nothing changed colour. Oh, the hopper did. I thought the whole harvester might change colour. That would have been nice. And then you've got the X9 1100, which is obviously even bigger. That comes in with a couple of different tank options as well. And again, you've got your Michelins, you've got your crawlers, dual tyre, plenty of tyre options, plenty of miters again. Again, you've got your standard Dulux premium lights and everything, GPS as standard, demo stickers, and then obviously Australian configuration again if you want Aussie configuration. It's a pity that when you change the colour of this thing, it doesn't change the whole harvester. A nice black art X9 would look quite cool, I think. I'm sure some modders will take that and run with it. They'll take this mod and they'll do some edits to it and they'll re-release it with a whole bunch of extra features not found in the original. Right, so I need to bring some water, a tank of water down here to all these factories, and I also need to bring some fuel. That's going to be expensive, I guess. Taking a full tanker of diesel over to the farm area. Forgotten how big. What is my tank capacity? Tanker capacity, should I say? At the farm, it's quite big. Didn't feel like running the guy over today. I didn't. Right, there's a couple more pallets of cement here, so we'll just pick those up. But yeah, work is going okay on the server. As I say, the map's uploaded already. Some of the mods are already uploaded. You know, the bog standard ones we always use. And then it's just a case of me. Obviously, I'll go on the mod hub, do a search for John Deere and see what John Deere mods are available. Because, like I say, as Mr. Helgi says, probably makes sense on a map called Deere Country, which has a massive John Deere factory on it, that we play with John Deere vehicles and equipment. So whether that means I have to go and grab all of Custom Modding's vehicles, all of the offerings from Custom Modding, their 7R, their 8R, their 9R, their 9RX. And then obviously all of Sid Modding's updates as well that he's done, which includes the 8RX, which is obviously going to be Millennial Farmer's new tractor this year, because he's just got rid of his 8RT. He's just got rid of his 8RT, he has. He's also got an S7... the S7... 780? Is it the S780 harvester? That's in here. The vanilla game one. S790. He's got an S790. He's just got one of those. But I'm expecting an 8RX to turn up on his farm this year. I am. Right. Let's go back to the sawmill down here and see if we can't figure out how to get the boards out of that factory, so I can get them into the pallet making factory, because this building over here, we're going to need pallets over here as well for putting bricks onto prior to sending them to sell. So all the concrete bricks are going to need to be put on pallets. So yeah, I need to get the pallet machine fired up. The cotton harvester DLC. Well, the trouble with DLC is that would prevent people that don't own it from playing. So I'm trying to avoid DLC if I can. That doesn't mean though I can't put that other cotton pack on, that we've used previously, which has a John Deere harvester in it, which does the cotton loose. Rather than bales. Because that was alright. I know you didn't like using the big bale making machine part of the DLC, but the thing is you don't have to, because the cotton sell points will actually buy the cotton loose, so you can just transport the cotton in a normal trailer if you want. So you could use the harvesters from the pack, but not the bale making machine, the big bale standalone bale thing that made the big cotton bales. Oh yeah, I could chuck that on. Yeah, where do I pick up pallets of boards? Let me have a drive round, because I've got work mode is now turned on. So if there's any pallets of boards anywhere, I should be picking them up. Those are just pallets, which I went and bought. Let's have a look then. Because I think when I looked at this the other day, it was going to charge me for the boards. No. There's no fill level there. You can see my logs are being loaded, and I've got plenty of logs. I've got plenty of wood from the couple of trees that I did chop down. Oh, now I can spawn a pallet. Right, okay. I obviously just did not have enough to spawn a pallet. Now where is it? It's right there, look. Da 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 da. So obviously you've got to produce. You need to produce a certain amount before it will let you make one. Okay, and I can't auto-load them then. They are a different kettle of fish. So they are a different beast. So I'm going to need some forks bringing down here for the lever that I can switch between log grapple and pallets. And I think that was technically classed as a wheel loader, wasn't it? It classed as a wheel. Yes, it was classed as a wheel loader. Right. Don't know what's the difference between carriage free and single fork carriage. The difference. one looks a little bit smaller and more compact to me. So let me go and buy one of those. And I'll have to bring that down at some point. Right, let's go get our tanker. I want that one. I want the big boy. I think potentially we take the big boy, don't we? If we've got to take a lot of water. Now I've got to remember where the water fill trigger is on the map. Pressure washer. Workshop. Diesel filling station. Where is the water buy point? Is there one? Because all the animal pens have got the pipe system, so... Could have a drive down and see if there's one at the pigs, I suppose. Check there. If not, I may have to place my own somewhere. A little water standpipe or something. Not seeing a water fill point here. Right. Have I got any water fill point placeables is the question. Did I actually install any? Is it under miscellaneous? Water buying station? Water tower building? Okay, so I'm guessing there's one of... No, there isn't one of them. There isn't one of those. I think I'll just grab one of them. Back to the farm. And we'll just chuck it down here somewhere, I think. That'll do. One water standpipe has been installed. So I've got somewhere to get water from for the productions. So I'll do water first, and then I'll go get some diesel, because that's going to be expensive. Now, am I going to need to get pipes to fill this? Nope. I can just open the covers and fill. As I did mention when I bought this, you do have the option of using the manure system with stuff that accepts it, because there is obviously a place to connect your pipe there, and then you've got all your pump controls over here. The only thing I was a little bit kind of oh no, there isn't a place there to put I didn't think there was anywhere to store hoses on this thing, but there is actually. You know, there's another place on the back, so if you're emptying, you can just put it on the back, flick the handle. But yeah, it's all good. Good thing is, the water is free. It doesn't cost me anything. Using the standpipe. So I'll close all the bits on the gubbins. And we'll head off to the sawmill. Not the sawmill. What's it called? That place. Quarry. We'll head off to the quarry. Probably didn't want to come down here, because this is somebody else's field. I don't want to get into trouble for crop destructioning somebody else's field. I need to sling a left here. I'm still finding my way around the map, still kind of getting used to the layout of the map and knowing where stuff is in relation to everything else. That's one of the reasons for having this little bit of a break today from the fields, to come and do some of this other stuff, because it gives me a chance to drive around a bit and figure out where things are. This truck sounds very loud. I'm not even wearing my headphones. I'm guessing we're unloading into here then. Let me have a quick run up here, check some of these other machines for inputs. Right, we need... Oh, we're going to need some water here by the looks of it. But don't tip it all in there if you can help it. We'll just save the rest and we'll put it in that other machine. And like I say, we're going to need that. Didn't really come off as I'd hoped. Not really, I'm pivoting. I wish this had the rear steerage axles like the trailer has. There we go. So we can load that up with water, that'll be fine. We just need to go and get the diesel now. Alright, quick check. There's a fuel station right down there. Perfect. We'll go buy a tanker load of diesel then. I think that, like I say, I'm pretty sure this machine only needs dynamite, doesn't it? And it's going to produce stone and soil, which is good. And again, I'm pretty sure I don't need to move that. At least I don't think I do. This is where I spend all the money. This is where I spend all the money. This is where I spend all the money. Buying a tanker of fuel. So whilst that's filling, let me just quickly do that job that I was asked to do. Where do I want to be? System online. If I could spell properly. System online login. I do not want to log in as me. Let's log in as the old bloke. Request medication, and he wants some Ramapril. Job done. Nice and easy. Nice and nicely easy. Do I need a full tanker of fuel? Probably. I'll go and stick it in a bunch of other machines as well. I'm pretty sure all the machines at the farm will need it. The fertilizer maker, seed maker, things like that. And I'll probably need it to redo vehicles as well. I can always refill the vehicles with it, tractors and stuff, so might as well get a full tanker load. Are we there yet? Are we full yet? Not quite. Oh gosh. Forgot how slow fuel triggers are. In which case, let's take this quickly back to the shop. Grab that set of pallet forks. To bring down here. Oh, train's coming, quick, get out of the way. Don't get run over. It hasn't run me over yet, but it is trying to. The train is trying to get me. As it does on most maps that I play. Because yeah, when I get to the store, if I have a quick look at the global company menu, I can actually see what all the different machines require. So I can see how many of the machines are actually going to require me to have, like, diesel. Okay. So fertilizer maker requires water and manure. The grain mill requires grain and maize. The manure maker requires straw, water, grass and hay. The meat factory requires animals, empty pallets and cartons. The pallet fabrication requires boards. The pig food mixer requires root crops, water and whole grain. The quarry requires fuel. Gold separator, fuel. Concrete plant requires fuel. Right, so we're going to need it there. Sawmill doesn't require fuel. The seed maker doesn't require fuel. But what we do know from having looked at the map previously, when I did me look round the map and inspection of everything, all the orchards and fruit things down here require you to have fuel. All the greenhouses take fuel, and I believe some of these buildings here take fuel as well. But I'm not actively looking at those yet. Right, let's just pick those up. Lol. Now, what are the odds that they're going to stay on there? As I drive around the map. The straps look okay. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of wood chips to sell as well. Because obviously the pallet factory makes wood chips. The board factory makes wood chips. And as I discovered in the last stream, we can't make anything with wood chips. So we end up selling those at the other sawmill. Which is okay. Again, still makes a bit of money, doesn't it? It's just a little bit disappointing because obviously I planted a full field of poplar, and I'm not really going to need it because I thought I was going to need the poplar for the boards and pallet factories. It turns out I do not. There's the train again. You scumbag. Trying to kill me. Take that off. I'll just borrow these. Thank you. Like I say, not going to be moving these far, so it's not like I need to be lifting pallets, you know, in the air here. So I'm hoping these forks work okay. What adjustments on them? I'll do like the adjustable forks. Tank is still not full yet, by the way. Activate collisions of the forks. So we've got the ability to turn off the fork collisions. Right, I am assuming boards go into this box over here then. Yep. There we go. Where shall I put the forks? So my wood chips are there. I'm obviously going to have to come out here and scoop them up periodically. There we go. So yeah, you can disable the collisions. Very handy. Let's chop down a few more trees today then. Now we've got things working whilst that tanker is still waiting to fill up. Also still waiting for that. Great thing I like about the lumberjack mod is you can use it to do the stump grinding. As well. Things a bit knobbly. Knobbly, knobbly, knobbly tree. But seeing as we're only using it to make boards anyway, it doesn't matter about it being knobbly, does it? Not like we're going to be making furniture out of it, we only want to make pallets. Right, let's chop that. Chop that one down there. Chop that one there. Trim that one. That was a big tree. That was a big tree. Right. A few branches to collect, plus some dead logs over here too. Let's see. See if we can't organise these into some kind of much easier to pick up. Because obviously I was having fun and games with the picking up process the other day. Wasn't quite as easy to pick up some of these logs with the grapple as I thought it would be. Oh, that's too heavy. Object is too heavy. Object too heavy. Object too heavy. Object too heavy. So some of these are a little bit too heavy for me. That one's not so bad. Object too heavy, object too... Right, so some of these are going to have to be picked up with the grapple. What about that one? No, I can manage that one apparently. So bring that one over. Goes there. It's fine. Right. No, I got two of them. That little tree there might have to go. I think the little tree might just need to go a little bit, maybe. Yeah, that little tree's gonna go. It's right where I want to be, like, dragging these logs through here. So that little tree's getting cut down in a minute. Yeah. Obviously, if I had a proper tree harvester, it might be a little bit easier. I'd imagine then what would happen is that I would pick these up a lot easier. Oh, come on, grab that bloody log, will you? Fucking hell, you've only got one job to do in this game, log grapple, and that's pick up fucking logs. I just hate it when the flipping tools in the game don't do what they're supposed to do. That tree was non-existent. I mean, all this thing's supposed to do is pick up logs, and if it can't pick up logs, what's the point of it? Obviously I don't have any kind of set length for these logs because they're just literally going into this machine. So it's not like I'm like, oh, every log must be 6 meters in length or something. There's no requirement on that. It just wants wood. So the logs can be any length, but obviously you need to be able to get them in through the gap. You need to be able to get them through this gap. So don't make them too long, I would suggest, maybe. It's a shame my auto-load trailer over there can't pick up logs. That would be very handy. Wouldn't it? That tanker is still filling up, by the way. It's not full yet. I think it's going to take ages for that. But hopefully if I get some gold, if I manage to get some gold from the quarry, I'm not going to have to worry about how much the fuel has cost me. Am I? Because the gold is worth a lot of money on this map. How much wood have we got now? 140,000 litres apparently. Which means nothing at this moment to me because I don't know how many litres of wood goes into making a pallet. Right, let's no, not get rid of that. Right, shift R. So yeah, I have got the object hider mod enabled, but apparently it doesn't see that as an object. Sees that as an object. Ooh, is that too heavy? That might be too heavy. I might have to come and grab that with the machine in a minute. And then we'll go get the tanker, take that over to the quarry, fill the machines up. See what's going on. I've not checked out the contract situation yet today either. So I've not seen what any of the other farmers are offering at the moment contract wise. I didn't know where I don't know whether I was going to do contracts or not on this map, because last time I checked they didn't really pay a lot, did they? Cultivating and sowing. Yeah, it's not really worth it, I don't think. For me. There we go. Plenty of wood. Plenty of wood. 143,900 litres in there. 4,000 litres of wood chips currently, 8,000 litres of boards. So again, we don't quite have enough boards yet to make an actual pallet. But that will actually hold 1,500,000 litres of wood. So I'm not even close to filling it with wood yet. Gonna have to cut down a heck of a lot more trees. What's this doing over here? That was turned off for some reason. It's probably going to put them over here, I would think, when it starts doing them. Right, let's go visit the tanker. We're at 74% full. See, I get the option to hide that. Left, right, Alt, H. Have a look. Maybe I was pressing the wrong button earlier when I was trying to make that bit of wood disappear. Nope, doesn't look like it. I I could get rid of the fence, the cow fencing. He was doing organ duty. That guy was previously on the cedar. I don't think I'm going to use him on the cedar anymore, this class tractor. For the simple reason he's really, really slow. He seems to be a bit weak when it comes to pulling stuff. So he's probably going to get used more for grain carting, I think. I got my quad track. We could use that for seeding, I suppose. Obviously, I've used that guy for the slurry spreading. And then we've got, obviously, the other quad track in here. Unit 2. We've got Unit 3 already on the planter. So, yeah. Probably grab Unit 1 then. And we'll probably do seeding with this guy. Like I say, tomorrow we can start with getting that one field of wheat done. It's kind of outstanding. And then from there we can do... Again, we're just waiting on the temperature more than anything at the minute. Because soybeans and corn need 10 degrees Celsius. They need it to be 10 degrees Celsius before I can seed those. And it doesn't look like we're going to get that till late on Saturday. So it could even be day 7 before we're planting corn and soybeans. Could be day 7. Starts getting us into the very mid to late spring then. TLX 9000. Big truck this. Big tanker. Remind me to make a note, Mr. Helgi, to check the Deer Country map and see what the fill rates are for diesel and water on that map. Because if we ever need to buy a tanker of fuel or a tanker of water, I don't want to have to be sat there for 5 hours trying to fill a bloody tanker. There ain't going to be any diesel left in this place by the time I'm finished. They're going to have to make another order. And they're going to be completely sold out, aren't they? Where's all your letters back to front on that building, by the way? It's like A3C. And then it's... whatever that is. I mean, that to me just looks like a kid is playing Scrabble and doesn't know how to spell and just basically puts the tiles on the board in the exact order that they drew them out the back. It's like, it's not a word. Not a word. It's just random letters that you've stuck on the roof of your building. taking ages to fill that. So yeah, now I've got the new X9 harvester. I'm kind of regretting buying the class one now. I may end up having to get a second harvester anyway. Open doors, open cover. Is this the trailer? I think this is the trailer that has the swivelly... It has the swivelly rear steering axles, look. I like it. Big, massive, bottom loading, belly loading trailer that. Goes over the silo okay, doesn't bottom out like some of them, which is kind of nice. %93 full, not long to go. We'll have the quarry up and running by the end of today. By the end of day 5, the quarry will be in full swing. No, it won't, because we need pallets. Oh, well, let's finish eating dinner as well. Tank not full yet, not quite, 4% to go. I have cut down some more logs and done some more logs in the meantime, so while I was waiting. So the sawmill should make plenty of boards for me now, which I can then make plenty of pallets with, which I can then also put into the factories. I'm just wondering, is there any... Oh, we haven't got carton production anywhere. Okay. Carton production, where am I going to put that? Where do I want to produce cartons? Is the room over at the spinnery? At the sawmill? That's the quarry. That's a little bit tight, that area. Might need to do it at the main farm then. there's a big area over here. That'll do. Bang that in there. We are full. 100% diesel. It's a big tanker, really. Big tanker. So yeah, it does take a little bit of filling, unfortunately. Especially with the fill rate on the map being quite slow and quite low. Right, we'll head up here first. We need a bit of diesel in here. Apparently that's already full. That one's now full. No pallets in there yet. That's where the bricks come out. Okay, I may have possibly bought too much fuel. I may have just possibly bought a little bit too much fuel. Because I've only needed 10,000 litres for these machines. But we'll hang on to it. Right, where do I get all my stuff from then? Stone and soil. Okay. I'm guessing that's coming out of here. So I've got to put soil in there. Right, it's figuring out where the loading points are on all of these. Stone crusher disabled. makes you wonder where the loading point, where do I load up with the stone? Because that's going to be gravel in there. No, that's going to be stone going in there. So there must be somewhere. Well, unless that's it there, look. That could be it. That could be the stone. Does that mean I've got to come and shovel it? Might mean I have to bring a shovel down here, you know? High explosives, dangerous. So there's two outputs of stone somewhere, and there's an output of soil. I'm guessing that's the soil there then. There's one of the outputs of stone. There's probably another one somewhere, as there is two. So yeah, I probably just need to go and get a load more dynamite then from the store. I wish there was an easy way to buy like 20 pallets. Let me go and have an investigation. So it's not massive, the production's not massively quick on this map. By the looks of it, they do take a little bit of time to output all their stuff, even though I am playing on 5 times speed. So you might not get instant result, you might have to wait a couple of days, which again, 12-day seasons isn't a problem to get access to everything. Could have gone that way, but I'm going to go this way. Quite tired today. Don't know how everybody else is doing, but it's only Thursday and I'm already bushwhacked. I'm ready for the weekend. I am. I'm completely knippy-knackered. I am knippy-knackered. 10 more pallets of dynamite. 10 more pallets of dynamite. 10 more pallets of dynamite. Yeah. And I need 4 more. 4 more pallets of dynamite. 4 more pallets of dynamite. 4 more pallets of dynamite. Whoa, stop. Truck. About to smash its way out of the shop. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 20 pallets of dynamite. Well, at least get the machine filled up nicely, on that sense. Like I say, I'm probably going to have to start, I'm probably going to have to take a shovel, wheel loader. Oh, this is going to be tight. Crop penalty. Crop. Pay $32. And crop penalty. This is not the way I should have come. Going the wrong way. Didn't want to go back to the sawmill. I needed to go up to the quarry. Which is going to be where from here? Quite the journey now. I was just thinking, because I remembered where I got the truck from, but that's where I was heading back to, and I'm not. There might be a little way through over here. Doesn't look like it, just somebody living out in the sticks. One of these survivalist types. Cuts himself off from the world and lives off the land in a crap shack. Living off the grid. Got more bang bangs. More bang bang explosives for you. More bang bang explosives. Right, there's 29,000 litres. Make me the stone, make me the soil. That's got the DB90 on the back. I think we'll give that one a bit of a miss. What I'll do is I'll refill this one up now, ready for use tomorrow. So we can get ready to put wheat onto field 27, I think it is. Do it 14, we'll change that and do it cardinal direction 0. Which means it should be going up and down quite happily on there. Shift that course over a touch. Alright, let's not put the seeder in the water, please. So you're going to be starting there in the morning. We're not going to be starting there tonight. You can wiggle your ass all you want, but you're not starting tonight. So still, patience. Patience, little harvester, little tractor. Look at me, potatoes are growing. My sugar beet's growing. The barley's growing. I've actually got crops already appearing. Nothing's on these fields, of course, because we haven't seeded them. Let's have a quick run down and have a look at the top of the field, where we planted the grass. So our grass is growing. Oh boy. Grass has grown quite quick, actually. I've got 2 fields of grass up here. nice. Oh, my poplar's growing. We've got little trees. Little trees are growing. Right, and what else? Our canola's growing. Yeah. And again, our grass is growing quite nicely. And then our second field of canola is also growing. Yeah. That's interesting that the crop's already kind of emerged. Already started to sprout. I would have thought it would have took a little bit longer to do that. Okay, right, next thing then. Next thing to look for is gonna need a bucket. For doing the stone and soil. If I go wheel loader, I've got a 5,000 litre bucket. I think that's the biggest bucket I've got available to me. Unless that Lee Bear. No, we have got a high dump one by Stevie. That's okay. We did have this 8,000 litre one by Lee Bear. So if I grab one of those. What are we going to put it on? Wheel loaders. What have I got installed? Wheel loader wise. I think if I get one of them and then grab a bucket You know what? I think stainless steel is going to be fine. I'm happy with stainless steel. Honestly. I think stainless steel is quite okay. So if I whiz this over to the quarry, we might be able to scoop some stuff, some soil and some stone. At least that's how I'm hoping it works. Driving down here, we'll take the road just before we get to the fuel station, and then that should do us really, shouldn't it? Oh, magic. I don't even have to scoop everybody. I can just click to fill. That's genius. Soil machine is working, everybody. The soil machine is working, everyone. Oh look, we're getting gold. Getting rocks. stepping stone. So I'm guessing you could have actually just brought trailers in here. Then you could have actually brought trailers in, and trailers would have just filled as well from either the soil pile or the stone pile. You didn't actually need the front loader, the wheel loader. But hey, I like it. Everything's up and running. Oh, the soil goes up here, look. Goes into the shake and vac. So if you've ever watched Gold Rush, you'll know what the shaker does, and you get the soil coming out there. Any rocks are coming out here. Very handy. So yeah, there's a stone pile here. Soil pile was over here somewhere, but I can't see it now. Probably because I've emptied it. Yeah, there's only 333 litres. Very nice. And then, like I say, once we've got some pallets from the sawmill, and we've got some gravel, we'll be able to start making pallets of bricks, which we will then be able to sell. So our quarry is up and running. I've got the quarry running. Looks like I've got 3 potential outputs for gravel. I can get gravel here, here or here. That's pretty good. Like I say, stone, the rock shaker, again, rock grinder. It's taking all the stone and grinding it up to make gravel. Oh, I do like this. I must admit, this whole setup here is pretty. The guy who made this map has done a very good job on this bit. Look, we've got 1 litre. What is that? There's a toolbox. Gold box, baby. We've got a gold box. I could go to the bank tomorrow and collect my money. Sell our gold nugget. So that's going to carry on smashing away for the time being. We'll leave that part there for tonight. That's off. Yeah, it's 5:30 in game. I don't know what time night falls currently. It's been getting a little bit later with each day. Maybe I could quickly nip back to the sawmill. Spawn another pallet. That one actually looks full this time. Disable the collisions on the forks. We've disabled the collisions on the forks. Disabled the collisions on the forks. Look at that. I've got a pallet. Oh, dropped it. Had a pallet. I don't anymore. They do love to fly off the... So I've got 20 pallets currently in storage. So we've made 20,000 so far. We've made 20 pallets so far today. I love how there's just this little box over here, look, and he's got his nails, he's got his little hammer, he's got his ear defenders, he's got his little disc grinder. Oh man, there are bits and bobs in here, look. Another toolbox. Like I say, we have got wood chips coming out there. Although we don't appear to have a lot yet. It's pretty good. So, got plenty of lot wood. That'll be processing wood for a few days, I'm guessing. So can I return to the house and have a bit of a sleep? Can I go to sleep a bit early? So then we can go do some seeding. No, not yet. Not tired yet, apparently. Liquid soap. I like looking at the pictures. I like that. That's the Estancia Lapacho house. I do like the Estancia Lapacho. I still like that map. I'm still thinking one day, you know, one day I might one day play that map again, you know. Revisit it. Might be a map for a multiplayer server one day down the road, you never know. Estancia Lapacho. You're going for a work. You need some exercise. Okay then, Mr. Helgi, you go and do some work for some exercise. Now, see, normally what I would do here, because I actually want to get on, I would normally increase the time. I would normally fast forward time. But you're not supposed to do that with seasons. You're not supposed to do, like, time fast forwarding. Oh, we need wood chips in here. Right, that's what we need wood chips for. Carton production. Plus water. Right, okay. I can do the water because I've got this truck here. So I can put some water in there. So when I get my wood chips out of the sawmill, I can actually bring them over. That'll be fun. And then we can start making cartons. What did this hold? About 25,000 litres? It looks to be maybe 25,000 litres of water. And not quite as good as the big boy track tanker, but again, enough to keep that running for the minute. I'm also going to need empty pallets for this lot. I'm going to need 500 empty pallets for carton production. I mean, I could buy them. It's going to cost me 15,000 bucks to buy. 500 pallets. I can't buy wood chips, sadly. So I do need to go and pick those up from the sawmill. Alright, let's take the auger wagon for a spin. Let us go grab some wood chips. See, I regret now selling all them other ones at the normal, regular sawmill. From having done my tree removal on a couple of fields. I'm also going to guess that things like pallets, things like cartons I'm going to be able to actually sell. So even if I don't put them into like factories and have them like equipped with actual products, I bet there'll be somewhere that just buys cartons or somewhere that just buys pallets, which means I can still make money from selling them initially. Keep going down past field 18. We can drive down here. Puts us onto this road here. We can then take pretty much all the way to the sawmill. Unfortunately, no. I can't get the wood chips. Not without a bucket by the looks of it. That's a bit of a shame. I should have probably just checked whether this thing actually accepted wood chips before I drove it down here. Yes, it does. Does it? I can't remember what the symbol is for wood chips off the top of my head. That one, yeah. So the machine does take it. going off-road. Where I'm going, I don't need roads. Let's go get we'll scoop the wood chips out, put them in the auger. We can take that back to the farm, put that into the carton production. Oh, terrible. Got bounced. It's not a lot of wood chips. So, got a few more, got a couple of litres of wood chips. Not massive amounts, obviously, but walk this way this time. Oh. Let's walk this way. This should lead us to the quarry. Bit of gravel. Bit of gravel. Bit of gravel. Is that gravel? That must be for the gravel then. That must be the fill trigger for the gravel. Oh, a bit more stone there. So chuck that in there. Got full bucket it now. You realise at some point I'm probably going to drive into this thing with the wheel loader. For a massive monumental breakdown of the vehicle. Right, it is time to sleep, everybody. I've got the permission now, so let's do it. Good night's kit. There we go. Degrees, plenty warm. So let's find our cedar. There he is. And we can get our wheat crop in the ground. So again, 8 degrees, it's too cold for soybeans and corn. So they'll probably have to wait till late spring to plant those then. Probably day 8. I probably should have done a headland. Just because I don't want to be driving on Matey's field there, because that would be bad. That would be very bad. I'm loving how all the trees are greening up though on the map. Now we're into mid-spring, everything's in full bloom, full blossom. Quad track's going a little bit faster up this hill than the class would have done. He's still not seeding at full speed, but he's much closer to it than the class was. So I'm pleased to swap tractors. But what we got to contend with weather-wise over the next few days? It's going to be sunny. It's going to be sunny. Minimum temperature is still creeping up a little bit. It's still not perfect. We are then going to start to see a little bit of rain. Some precipitation. It should do the crops a bit of good. What time does let me just check the calendar. 5 to 6 tonight, football. 5 to 6 for the football tonight. If you're a Man United fan. So I'll be watching that. So get this field seeded and then I'll probably take a break at that point. For today, I'll then get some more, spend a few more minutes just uploading some mods for the multiplayer server. And then I'll have an evening watching UEFA football, I guess. Before tomorrow. Might even then have an early night tonight because I'm feeling quite tired. I'm feeling knackered. Feeling cream crackered. Birds are eating all my seed. How are we doing growth wise, by the way? Grass isn't ready to harvest yet. That'll probably be late spring. I don't know how many hot grass harvests you'll get on this map a year. I'm not too familiar with how, like I say, whether Seasons has made any changes to the grass harvesting mowing since I last played with the mod. So that'll be something new for me to figure out when I get to it. How many times can I mow the grass? Whether I should then be focusing at a certain point on whether to ted or not, on whether to make hay. Is there a certain time of the year when it's better to make hay? Like, I imagine if you harvest in early spring when it's still quite damp and quite wet, that grass is probably better off suited for silage. Whereas I suppose if you mow the grass then in the summer, when obviously it's going to be a lot drier, that's when you probably want to be getting your hay. So you want to be probably looking to mow twice a year, do you? So yeah, seeding's going to take seeding's a long process actually. It's not the quickest job. The fact that I've still got 4 very big yields to seed. I know I've got 12 days and I'm not feeling any pressure yet that I'm not going to get stuff done. But like I say, to reach that magic 10 degrees figure that soybeans and corn need for planting, we are going to be cutting it quite close to the end of spring. it's going well. We've nearly got field 27 seeded. Just like I say, just leaves a couple of fields. We haven't had any germination failed. We have got some weeds on some of the fields, but like I say, I'm not worrying about weed killing. I'm not, and herbiciding and all that rubbish. I'm just going to let the weeds do what they do on this map. Unless, of course, the infestation gets too great, then I might invest in a sprayer. So wheat field number 2 is planted. So we've got barley, wheat, oat and wheat here. We've got 2 fields of canola. We've got a field of grass. We've got our sugar beet and potatoes directly in front of us. So we've got pretty much all the crops covered that we need to cover. Like I say, probably going to end up grabbing probably another harvester, because I imagine once the harvest season starts, I'm probably going to struggle to cope with just the class harvester. I can see me needing to get a second one. I can. But that just took me a little over 2 hours of the morning to get that field planted. Stop climbing the barriers. So again, we'll just leave this guy over here because he's probably going to need seed and stuff when we come eventually to do the corn. Bobby Biscuits, thank you for the follow, Bobby Biscuits. Welcome to the channel. We're going to need some more soil, I think, over there. Right. Dynamite production is still going fairly well. So there's 12,000 litres of soil. That'll fire that machine up nicely. I think we get some more stone. Good. So let's take the stone. There's probably going to be quite a lot of this here. One full bucket load. Go get the other bucket full. There is actually two heaps over here. So there's one heap just the other side of the harvest, and there's one here for stone. So there's two soil heaps, and then there's the one, two stone heaps, sorry, and then there's the one soil heap, which go into these machines at the top here. I also get some stone out of the soil machine as well, the soil separator. Don't get quite as much stone out of the soil separator, because obviously any soil coming, any stone out of there is probably going to be quite small, finite anyway. That will go into the stone grinder anyway, the stone crusher, and get turned into gravel. I'm loving the fact we've got a little box of We've got 17 bits of gold already. 17 lumps of gold. So that's going to be quite a nice little payout when I go to the bank and sell that. These 3 separate gravel outputs. They are. Three separate gravel piles. Nicely done. Okay, again, this machine's not running at the minute, the brick maker, brick production, because we don't have any pallets. Yeah, we don't have any empty pallets at the minute. But I can soon get some empty pallets. If I head over to my little sawmill area. We have got 29,000 litres of boards now. So I bet I can spawn a few of them. I can spawn two pallets of boards. So my little pallet making machine. We've got lots of boards. Right, we need to go in just in here, I think. No. Pallets are on. So what I'll probably need to do eventually down here, looking at this, is I will need to bring a conveyor belt down here. Not for the pallets, but for the wood chips. Because there's no easy way to load those without a conveyor. Unless I bring unless I bring a tractor down here that's got a front loader and a bucket, there's no easy quick way to get wood chips picked up. Train is coming, so we'll just wait here a second. Probably Mr. Helgi playing Train Sim World. This is probably the new DLC rail line for Train Sim World 2. DLC that costs about $60. So these wood chips are going to go into our carton producing factory at the farm. And like I say, might be an idea to move, take some pallets. Go get some pallets out of the right, this is my field here, so field 25 is my field, so I can go this way back to the farm. Just trying a case of remembering where I am all the time as I slowly get used to the map and finding my way around. Oh yeah, day 6 of spring, mid-spring. So, no, I'm going to need pallets, aren't I? Am I? I'm going to need pallets for cartons. So we're not going to be producing any cartons just yet until I get some pallets. So our production chain at the minute is a bit limited by our ability to output pallets quickly. So, not a lot of room here. I'll probably place this a little bit too far to the back here. Probably. Would have been better off having placed it a little bit further away. Just so I've got room to empty into that. And I can drive around the building. Anyway. That's some wood chips gone in. So I just need to bring some pallets over now. I've got water. I just need to go and fetch some pallets. Need a pallet truck. There is my pallet truck. So we'll go get whatever pallets are at the sawmill. we'll bring them. We'll take them to the brick factory, the brick making factory, and then when this place makes some more pallets, and I've got some more pallets available. What I shall do. How many wood chips have you made? Not a lot. Right then, let's pick these up. Excellent work. Now we'll take these to the brick factory. How many pallets is there in a bundle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in a stack, and I've got 15 stacks. So that's a lot of bundles. That's like 70 bundles, over 100 bundles. 105 bundles, I think. 105 individual pallets. So that should keep the brick factory running for a while. But the fact we've got these little productions going on in the map is brilliant. Let's turn that off. Let's unload the pallets. We'll just there we go. That building should now be up and running. It is, look. Yeah, look, concrete's being poured in at the top. If we run round there, water's being added as well. You've got your gravel being collected back here. If I can get in there to see. Yeah, that's taking your gravel and adding your gravel to your concrete and water mix. So that's how the bricks are going. So the bricks are now slowly being made. How's it going? It's going well, Mr. Helgi. Yeah, it's going well. We're starting to make our first bricks. So yeah, it's good. All the machines at the quarry are running quite happily. I've even got some gold, look. Got 20 pieces of gold now. How much is the gold worth, everybody? Let's double check the gold. $104,133. I'm gonna get rich. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting rich. I've got my field 27 seeded. done my wheat on there this morning. It's still too cold for me soybeans and corn, so sadly these 4 fields are still just going to have to wait. They're probably going to have to wait till late spring, so I might have to just play around a couple of days. To get through the mid-spring period, so I can actually get those fields planted. It'll give these factories over here a chance to catch up with their production. I mean, I've got plenty of wood. We're slowly getting wood chips, which I now have discovered I can use to make cartons. So I do need wood chips. The only downside is the wood chips over here at the sawmill that come here, you do need to scoop them up with a bucket. They don't have a fill trigger. You can't just drive a trailer there and click the button to fill them. That doesn't work. There's supposed to be wood chips over here too, but this machine hasn't made any wood chips yet. It's made a load. It's been making pallets though quite happily for me, so all that is going well. I've got plenty of boards in there at the minute. So I'll just need to do some more tree chopping fairly soon. Start taking down a few more trees. Get plenty of the logs. I'll get all this area cleared, I think. Down here. And then that will keep that machine running quite happily. So I'll double check that sawmill, that pallet factory in the map, and find out why that's not making wood chips. Because it should be making wood chips, because I need them. Because I need them over here at my carton factory that I've placed at the farm. So wood chips, water and empty pallets make cartons. And I'm pretty sure I can sell all this stuff. Like I was saying, I'm pretty sure I can sell boards. So if I wanted to, I can take boards and sell. Bricks I can sell. Stone I can sell. Gravel can be sold. So I can sell all the loose materials. I don't need to make tons of stuff. I can't sell cartons though, or pallets. That's... I thought I could. I thought I could sell cartons and pallets. Unless I need to place another building for that. That's probably why I've got agras over here. I might have to place an agras somewhere. When I've got some space. Because I'm fairly certain good old agras will buy everything. He'll buy pallets. He'll buy stuff. I still haven't made a final decision yet on the horses. Whether I'm going to add any horses in and put a horse pen in this area here. See, that's fields over here, so... Trying to see where I could drop an agras in. Yeah, that's not going to be an agras location. There's obviously the quarry over here. All the trees. What's the area over... there's an area over here, you see. You might be able to drop an agraz in here, you know. I think there's potentially room to maybe drop an agraz in there. I don't have room for one over here at the sawmill. That's the store, so we don't want to place it at the store, do we? Block all the store up. Is there any placeable areas in town? Is there any just like open areas over here where I could drop this? Probably not. I might have to require a field, you know. It might require a field. We might have to take a field out of circulation to drop in an agraz somewhere on the map. But that's something I can look at another day, another time. But at this point in time, folks, I am going to say thank you for watching this afternoon stream. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I have. I'm really liking this map so far. And I'm really enjoying getting into everything and figuring everything out. It's going quite nicely. And Seasons hasn't messed up yet either. Which is great, even better. So I'm going to go have my dinner, watch a bit of football, maybe then have a bit of an early night. Tomorrow, I will not stream tomorrow because I need to get the multiplayer server sorted out and get that all up to date and everything, and ready for hopefully starting on this weekend. So yeah. I will see you at the weekend, everybody. Cheerio. Goodbye. Pressing all the wrong buttons on the machine. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Pressing all the wrong buttons. That's the one I want.